I got here in 1982. We came out here sort of by default. We wanted to go to Manhattan, trade our studio in Venice, California for a place in Manhattan, but that was before the internet, so we couldn't arrange it. A friend of ours kept saying, you could use my place, I have a place that I store my sculpture, and it's in Jersey City, you can have it free. We ended up going to Jersey City and fell in love with it. 1982, 83, well into the 1990s, there wasn't much of a visual art scene in Jersey City. There weren't any galleries. Artists were sort of separate. In 1990, when I did the first studio tour, I discovered there were about 60 artists on the tour, and probably another 100 or so that were there but weren't on the tour. 111 grew to, I think at its peak there were 200 artists in 111, and there were probably another 200-300 artists outside of 111. There were a lot of galleries that had opened up. I think there were 7 in 111 alone. So the scene grew and grew until 111 was demolished and all those artists scattered. I think it demoralized a lot of people, and we lost the sense of a scene where there was interaction. I hadn't painted for about 10 years now. My last hurrah was at the Village West Gallery, where I put everything I had in storage up for sale. And all the proceeds went to Art House, and the show sold out, which is great, because if you give your work away, you're not sure people like it, but if they buy it, then they like it. So it was a great way to end a career. And then I started an art blog that became very successful. I'm most proud of, for what I've done with the community, that the things I started, which is, well, first the studio tour, then Pro Arts, and then Cathedral Arts. And I was a founding member of the Landmarks Conservancy, that they're still going on and still thriving without me, and the Arts Council too. My legacy, that if I had a choice, that I started a lot of things that are continuing, that's still vital. And it would be nice if people, were inspired by that and started other things. That would be good. I'd be happy with that. I'm Charles Kessler, former artist, art historian, community activist.